Over the past 5 years, we've created nearly 300 videos on sexual health, enjoyment, and history. The channel just passed the 500,000 subscriber mark earlier this year, and all of this is in no small part thanks to you. Fans who value comprehensive sex education, and those of you who also have the ability to provide financial backing so that we can keep the show free for as large of a viewing platform as possible. If you consented, I would just squeeze you. Recently on social media, I've been hinting at a project, driving around the country, stopping in towns which might not have great access to sex education, and setting up a stage to teach anyone who shows up about anatomy, pleasure, hygiene, and consent. Anything our audiences want to know. I asked on Patreon if there were folks able to help me plan this, and some pretty spectacular people responded. For the past 3 months, we've all been busily volunteering our time and our minds to make for you the Sexplanations Road Tour, curious across the country and some other countries. We're fundraising now, launching in December, and aiming to do at least 40 shows in 4 months. Here's how it will work. Part 1. Fundraising. Based on similar projects like Hannah Hart's food banking kitchen tour across America, the planning team estimates that the Sexplanations Road Tour will cost approximately $180,000, and that's without me getting paid. It would be amazing to even fundraise half of this so that I can focus on this explaining part rather than on the money management, and so that this can be an us investment where we all get credit for improving the sexual literacy of our planet. The 2 main ways we're fundraising are Patreon and Indiegogo. Patreon is cool because you can give ongoing support. Instead of one lump sum, Patreon will pull a set amount from your account each month, which covers the monthly costs for me to be on the road. I'll eat breakfast in your honor, take a hot shower in your honor, do laundry in your honor. And for the animal lovers out there, there's a perk to keep my pit cross happy while I'm away from home. In addition to knowing that you made the Sexplanations Road Tour possible and more comfortable, there are perks like postcards, temporary tattoos, love letters, and an official Roadhead certificate. Roadhead, what I affectionately call the tour because we're on the road sharing sexual knowledge from our heads with communities. And it's a sex pun. The Indiegogo page is helping us raise money before we go on tour. It has just as many opportunities to help and perks, with new ones added every week. There's a digital package that includes a copy of my thesis on first sexual intercourse experiences. You can get a part of the RV named after you. There are pre and post show hangouts if we're in your town. And for those of you who want to secure that we go to a specific location, we can be bought. My favorite perk is for the sperm donor level. You can be the namesake of a sperm decal that we stick to the RV. The more sperm people donate, the more it'll look like a big ol' ejaculation, which is what I have to say is exactly what I want my new home to look like. So please fulfill my aesthetic. Thank you. Part 2, you choose where we go. Everyone who donates gets a ballot to vote on 2 places you'd like us to sex educate. Maybe where you are and where your cousin lives, or where you go to school now and the town where you grew up. If you're in the Bible Belt and would like quality sex education, I want to hear from you. The places with the most votes will be marked with pins as a starting route, and then we'll plan the rest of the trip based on your suggestions. Remember, this tour isn't about reaching big metropolises with lots of resources and internet access to Sexplanations. This is about the places where no one talks about sexuality, condoms, and certainly not clits. Part 3, doing the tour. The plan is to leave December 27th. Head west, then south, then east, then north, or some sort of zigzag like this, depending on what works best to sex educate the country. The website, sexplanations.com, will have all the details. Dates, locations, how you can request to stop if you notice we're headed in your direction, how you can get involved, and a blog about what we're learning along the way with pictures. Which brings us to part 4, vlogging. In addition to the regular weekly episodes of Sexplanations on YouTube and the podcast, we will do our best to bring some form of the tour to you, whether it's weekly vlogging or live streaming. I want you to be able to keep tabs on your investment, which, by the way, can be totally tax deductible. Sexplanations Road Tour has partnered with the Effing Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, so that all of your contributions to the project can go toward a tax break. Plus, Effing Foundation's mission is to increase public knowledge of human sexuality and sex positivity and promote sexual literacy and health and wellness worldwide. So we're practically best friends, and I want you to be friends with them too. All right, let's do this. Sexplanations Road Tour, curious across the country. Stay curious.